You have to understand that you don't need permission from God. You don't need the heavens to part and the harps of angels to sing to ask for the order. You can do it whenever you want. And you should always do it at least 3 times in a very, very courteous, conversational way. So the technique to do that is when you're ready to ask for the order, just ask your homeowner any question that they will say yes to. So let's say, for example, I say, well, Mr. and Mrs. Homeowner, with your permission, let's go ahead and get you an install date. They say, well, no, we got to think about it a little bit. And, we never make these decisions very quickly. You could say, well, let me ask you this. Do you feel like our installers would do a great job? Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, great. With your permission, let's get you an install date. Right? Oh, no, we got to think about it. Like I said, we don't make these big decisions. Well, let me ask this question. Do you like our warranties? Do you feel like those warranties will protect you? Oh, yeah, those are great. Well, great. With your permission, let's get you an install date and start the paperwork. Ask 2 or 3 times like that. You'll be amazed how many times after 2 or 3 times people say, you know what, let's just do it. You got to understand, they're not saying no. They're saying not yet. That's all they're saying when they start saying no to you. You got to hear that as not yet. When homeowner says no, we got to think about it. Just in your mind, it's got to say, okay, they're saying not yet. They're not completely convinced. I've got more work to do. So start talking about your company again. Reiterate great installers, great warranties, great installations, right? Do whatever you have to do to keep the conversation going. As long as you're in the game, you've got a shot. And the game's not over until you pack up your stuff and leave. So whether it's a recommendation for additional repairs or accessories, or whether it's a recommendation for a full system replacement, you're going to have to ask a couple of times. People are not going to just look at you and say, oh, you want me to write a check, don't you? They're not going to do that. You have to ask them. You have to be very direct about what you want. Now, always respectful, always politely, always conversationally.